Hey Bell City family, Coach Danielle coming at you for Friday's workout. Your question of the day, courtesy of Coach Nickie, is, are you a morning person or a night owl? You will start off with a 5-minute warm-up. First part of that warm-up is a 3-minute EMOM of 30 seconds of Russian swings, 30 seconds of tall plank alternating toe taps. Then you go into another EMOM of 2 minutes of 30 seconds of high knees and 30 seconds of air squats. So with those Russian swings, your chest is up, your back is straight, your feet are slightly outside your hips, and you're going to hinge those hips back and swing that object up to that eye level for those Russian swings. Then you're going to put that object down. We're going to come to that tall plank, widen those feet a little bit, give yourself a little bit of stability, and you're going to do opposite hand to opposite toe, touch that toe, come back to that tall plank, touch, touch, and touch. When we get to that second EMOM, you have high knees, so get those knees up, and then you have air squats. Chest up, back straight, drive to those heels, push those knees out on the way down and the way up. That is your warm-up. Then we will move on to our full body strength. Full body strength will last us 12 minutes. You have 2 5-minute EMOMs to get through for this strength. You're going every minute on the minute for the first 5-minute EMOM of 12 alternating snatches plus max double unders. If you want to, you can do single unders. If you don't have a jump rope, we're gonna sub those to tall jumps, okay? Then you're gonna get a 2-minute rest, and then your second 5-minute EMOM of 12 alternating power cleans plus the max double unders again, or the single unders, or the tall jumps. So this is what these are gonna look like. Your alternating snatch. Your object is gonna start from the ground, your chest is gonna be up. Your back is going to be straight. You're going to come down and grab that object, keeping it close to your body, lock it out overhead, stand it up. You can alternate underneath your chin, your eyes, lock it out, or if you're more comfortable, place it on the ground, alternate on the ground, and keep alternating that object. And then you're going to have max double unders or max single unders. If you don't have a rope, we're going to do max tall jumps. So this is when you hinge back, you're not tuck jumps, hinge your hips back, come up, and just jump. Just get up off the ground, hinge, jump. Feel free to use your hands to give yourself that height. Then the next 5-minute EMOM is going to be those power cleans. So again, alternating from that ground, we're going to keep that object close to us, drive, finish in that front rack. We can switch under the chin, stand it up. If you want to switch on the ground, that's fine. Still keep that chest up and that back straight when you drive it up. And then after you do those 12, again, in the remaining minute, you are going to do max double unders, single unders, or those tall jumps if you don't have a rope. Your full body sprint workout is 19 minutes. It's Tabata style. We have 8 rounds of each one of these 4 Tabatas we're doing. So you're doing 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Tabata 1 is going to be alternating hang snatches, 8 rounds, completely just alternating hang snatches. After those 8 rounds are done, you get a minute rest. We move on to Tabata 2, which is Plyo push-ups. These are fun. Can't wait to show you guys. Then you get a minute rest, and we do 8 rounds of Tabata 3, sit-ups. Get a minute rest, 8 rounds of Tabata 4, which are ground to overhead with an object. Okay, so let's show you what these are going to look like. First, we start off with those hang snatches. We already did snatches from the ground. Now we're just going to deadlift this up. Chest is up, back is straight. Deadlift it up to right to those hips. And you're going to hinge those hips back. And we're going to swing it back up, keeping it nice and close. And then we're going to alternate those hang snatches. You're going to do this for 20 seconds. And then you get 10 seconds of rest. Keep that object close to you because those 10 seconds of rest go really quick. So don't put it away from you and walk away because then you'll be 3, 2, 1. Here we go, back to those snatches. So 8 rounds of that, rest minute. Then we got those plyo push-ups. You're going to come to a push-up position. Your hands are going to be slightly closer than they normally are when you're doing a push-up. Not diamond push-up close, but just right about where your shoulders are, maybe a little bit further in. And what you're going to do is you're going to do the push-up and then move those hands out. Do push-up, move those hands back in. These can be done from a knee position as well. So push-up, jump those hands out. Push-up, jump those hands back in. Those are going to be your plyo push-ups. After those 8 rounds, we're going to come to our sit-ups. where, as we know, our 3 points of performance are shoulder blades touch the ground, come up, touch in front of our toes, pass that shoulder, past the hip crease. So if you have an ab mat, you're going to put that behind your booty. If you don't, you can use a rolled up towel, pillow, just to support that lower back. So come back, shoulder blades touch the ground, come back up, touch in front of those toes, shoulder blade passes my hip crease. After those sit-ups, those 8 rounds of sit-ups, you're going to finish it off in the last Tabata with ground to overhead with an object. Most of you guys have a dumbbell. Any object will do. With the dumbbell, you're going to hold on to either side or object, like I'm using a vase. Be careful how you're going to hold this so that when you go down to the ground to tap, you're not going to smush your fingers. So have it where that object is going to touch the ground, but your fingers aren't going to smush. So keep that chest up and back straight. It is going to start from the ground. We're going to drive and then press overhead for that ground to overhead. Come back down, tap, ground to overhead. So we're going to do that for 20 seconds, 10 seconds rest for 8 rounds, and then we are done with our full body sprint workout. Then to top it all off with some whipped cream and cherries at the end, your score for your workout is going to be score in each round. So you're going to have 4 scores for that. 4 scores and 7 years ago. Then you got to finish your 5 minutes. 5-minute AMRAP. You're going to get through as many rounds and reps as you can of 20 alternating bicycle kick crunches, 20 tuck-ups, and 20 Russian twists. So that nice ab core stuff. So 20 alternating bicycle kicks or crunches. So you're going to get those shoulder blades off the ground, and you could do bicycle crunches. If this is too hard, just go opposite leg to opposite knee. You don't have to go really quick. So we can get those legs going, those abs going. After that, we have our tuck-ups. So you're going to stay on the ground for all of these. We're going to stay on the ground. We're going to do some tuck-ups. So we're going to get those shoulder blades off the ground, point those toes, and we're going to come up and tuck, tuck, tuck. Then after that, we're going to go into some Russian twists. You can take your object, you can do this body weight, any of it's fine. You can use a wall ball, your dumbbell. You pop those feet up, and we're going to twist. If you need to, put one heel down, you can still twist. If you need double support, put both heels down. You're still going to twist. So that's what you're going to do for that finisher. So it's 20 of each movement for a 5-minute AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible to finish off that day. You also have that do-it-yourself mobility that caters to whatever we've done today. Go get that, 5 minutes. It's the link is on the Bell City site or on Zen Planner. Have a good one, guys. See you in the Zoom room. Bye.